I know when I be talking about money on this channel, y'all probably be like, he telling us what we need to do with our money, how we should have our money. He don't know the way we living, stuff like that. But I'm gonna go ahead in this video. I'm gonna tell y'all about how I'm living, how I'm 23, how I'm a 23-year-old working full-time 9 to 5, how I afford my life. Basically, that's what this video gonna be about. I'm gonna let y'all into my pockets, into my lifestyle, and see why I'm telling y'all. If I feel like I can do it, y'all can do it. So let's go ahead and jump straight into the video. But before we do that, actually, make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, because I'm about to let y'all in on a little personal note. So let me go ahead and tell y'all who I am. If y'all don't know, 23-year-old content creator. Well, 23-year-old full-time 9 to 5 work. I work at Gulfstream. They build private planes, right? I'm a structural mechanic there. I'm a structural mechanic there. I'm also in the military, also do YouTube, also got other little businesses. I got detailing, I got box trucking, had Airbnb, things like that. So, but those are things I don't have anymore. But I'm just experienced when I'm telling y'all that y'all really should kind of, I ain't gonna say I ain't making y'all listen to me, but y'all should, because I got the gems and stuff like that. I got the game. I just been sitting on it. I just want to put it out to y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain my income. And I ain't gonna lie, I just made this video, right? But it was so out of structure. So now I got it structured now. So my civilian job, me building on the private planes as a structural mechanic, I make about $23.50. I just got a raise or something like that. So it's not too bad. It's not too, it's in the middle. It's decent. I'm not complaining about that for sure. So I take home about, of course we get 40 hours a week, of course. So and then before taxes, that 40 hours a week is like $940. After taxes, it may be like $700, whatever. If you want to file exempt, don't file exempt. But you gotta think, we got overtime. Overtime, you get up to 60 hours, time and a half. Well, I've been working a lot of overtime, so it takes me about $1,200, $1,400, up in that range. So that, mind you, we get paid weekly. So times that by 4 or maybe 5, because sometimes you have them extra weeks. So times it by that, and that's what you get that's what number you get by the time I bring it home after taxes or whatever. Boom. Also, I'm in the military. I go to drill once a month for one weekend. So that's like it was 3 days, now it's 2 days. So that mean the check done dropped. It used to be a good little check for 3 days, but now it's 2 days, and it's like, well, I really don't know because I haven't been there for real. Right now I'm deployed. So, boom. Well, yeah, I'm out here. Also, I got my investments, I got my savings, I got school. Those are some other things that I make money from, right? So my school check, first of all, you get a refund from school. On top of that, I get the military pay for my school, and they pay me for going to school. So my check from the military be about $500 a month. You get paid at the beginning of every semester for school. So that whole refund is for the whole term. So that means we get, I'm trying to think, our checks be like, it kind of varies depending on what you got left over. If you might have done picked up a scholarship or something like that, so it may raise. So it kind of fluctuates. Okay, my investments and my savings, it's like I lose and it's like I win and I lose, because the stock market is always going up and down. My savings, though, is high yield savings. I don't really make too much money off that, for real, but it's just something growing that's adding money to that every month. The investments is either adding or losing money every day, depending on what the stock market do, right? I told y'all I'm deployed, so right now I'm bringing home like, let's say like 50 something, not 55,000 something a month right now. So that's not too bad. That's good. On top, because let me go ahead and explain my bills. My bills right now, I have rent, light bill, water bill, phone bill, braces, and I got debt, right? My rent is about after with the rent and the lights and water, it's about $2,000. or like 1900, something like that. Right there at 2000. Phone bill, another maybe two something. We're gonna stretch it out to two something. My braces are 195. So those are my expenses right now. Right now, since I'm on deployment, I don't have to worry about a car. I don't have to worry about insurance because on top of that, well, because right before I got out here, my car got totaled. So I don't have the insurance. I don't have a thing. So that's extra money I'm pocketing while I'm out here making money on these military orders. So with that being said, I got some extra money, but listen, when I get back home, right, I gotta go back, gotta go look for a car. I have to get the insurance. I gotta make it back and forth to work. But the whole goal right now is to like just stay under my continue to live under my means for real. Not gonna lie, my bills like right now they're kind of high compared to my income that I'm making right now. But yes, I still have to pay my rent. Actually, rent is coming up in like a day or two. I have to go ahead and pay that. Still got my braces I gotta pay. Phone bill still gotta get paid. That stuff like light bill, all that stuff that still gotta get paid while I'm out here. But it's not that high because let me give y'all a hack, man. Start unplugging everything when y'all leave the house. Fuck it, except for the refrigerator. Now, unplug everything. Cut the breaker box off or something. You're gonna save money on that lights for sure. But this deployment really helped me because when you on military orders for longer than a certain amount of days, you can call your credit card people, whatever you owe something on that you got interest on, you can get it dropped. So this is kind of not like dropped off, but you can get the interest rate dropped. So with that, I'm about to explain how I pay that. So with all this stuff I just named, like my bills and all that stuff, my bills, my rent, and stuff like that. So I put it all into an account where it's gonna take. So I get paid in a different account where my bills are at. So I transfer 25% to that account every week since I get paid every week. 25 times 4 is 100. So by the end of everything, the bills are paid. I still got money to myself and stuff like that. So take away 20. I got my full check. 25 of the bills, all my bills, and like that's including rent. That's including. So I add it all up, and 25% of it every time. Boom. My savings, I do that too. 25% of that check gotta go in there. Pay myself, pay my investments, stuff like that. Boom, it all goes in there. Still have money left over. And whatever is left over, you don't touch that just yet. You don't touch it. That's my little system that I got right there. Or if you get paid every 2 weeks, you can do you can either pay, you can either use the whole check for the bills, or you can do half and half. Like that first week, you use half of your check. Second week, you use half. I mean, that next check you use half. Then the rest you just put up. Or you could use your first check, pay it towards, like just go ahead and pay it off. Once you get paid every 2 weeks, it's like double the money. So boom, put it towards your bills. And that next check, you put half up and you spend the rest, whatever you want to do with it. Simple. You could do something like that too. I've been telling y'all that too, but we're talking about me. My purpose of making this video is not to like flex or try to show how much I get paid, stuff like that, my income and all that stuff. No, it's to show people that you can do it. If I could do it, you can do it. You don't need to have everything figured out. Cause I'm still learning. I'm still building. I haven't even started getting paid off YouTube yet. This is one of my incomes that I'm trying to get paid off of. As you can see, I'm not at 500 subscribers yet. So we're gonna see. I've been trying out little methods 2 times a day. Next month I'm going back to 1 time a day. I just started this channel in June, the end of June, the middle of June, somewhere like that, and I haven't missed a day yet. Consistently going crazy. Then this month I'm gonna just do 2 videos a day. See how that go. But I think I might be doing something wrong, so we're gonna figure it out. But also I forgot to mention one more income I have. I don't really promote it like that, but day trading options. That is really, it's like, that income right there fluctuate for sure. And it's like, I don't encourage, like, if you got it, it's all psychology though. It's all in the brain. Like I told y'all in the last video, it's all in the mental. It all starts there. So, and it's emotions. But that I bring in about, you really can't determine how much you bring in about for real. Because one day you can hit good, boom, you next day you probably don't take a trade, or you take a trade and then you lose. Like, you don't have to take a trade every day. That's the thing. So it's like, that would fluctuate. That's probably why I forgot about it. But that is one of the incomes that helped me, maintain my lifestyle for real. That's why also I was like, I'm trying to figure out what type of car I'm getting. But that's a whole nother thing for a whole nother day. But that is how I afford my lifestyle. My life as a 23-year-old full-time content creator with side incomes coming in and more to come. If you know got any idea how to do digital marketing and stuff like that, any resource, hey, let me know. I'm trying to get this paper. We trying to have all the passive incomes coming in as possible. Making money in my sleep. So that's gonna be the end of today's video. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, man. I love y'all. Y'all be safe.